Well, hello, and welcome to another 360 video. I have to apologize. In my last video, I was doing a bunch of voices, and I realized after listening to myself that those voices are fun for me to do, but not fun to have to listen to. So, life lesson. I was trying to do some British accent, and I just want to say I'm very, very sorry for that. Hello! I mean, nobody wants to hear that. It's funny because it's like swearing. It's so fun to swear, but nobody wants to like hear it, the swear, you know? Because it's kind of like you're like crapping on that person's ears in a way. So, yeah, points are being made, you know, breaking the barriers of perception. So I'm out in Bend, Oregon in the winter, extra wintry, and we're walking to a waterfall. And I'm with him and his daughter. It's my stepbrother. If I didn't just say that already, I think I did. I don't mind repeating myself because I'm getting older now. And I'm in my mid-50s, and by the time I'm 85, I'm just going to repeat every word about 5 times each. It's going to be fantastic. In fact, that's a silver lining for one of those things you get when you're older, where you forget that you've been telling the same story 100 times for the past 20 years. So, silver lining. You just keep saying the same thing, like I'm doing right now. Okay. So sorry, you guys. I'm not a content guy. Anyway, if you're watching the video, oh look, I barely have any gray hair in my beard. I love it. I'm in a raincoat. It's not very warm. Yeah, so it's gonna snow in New York. I live in Queens right now. And Eric Adams, who I think he's still the mayor. He just let us know. There hasn't been snow in New York for a few years. Kind of a lot of years. I was used to like a big blizzard every year. That's always fun. The cars just get buried under, 3 feet of snow or whatever. Yeah. So the mountain here is really beautiful. I mean, it's crazy how beautiful it is. And the Christmas trees, you can just come out and cut them down, put them in your room. Queens has changed so much that the guys that usually sell Christmas trees aren't making too many sales these days because it's dramatically changed. Zoran Mamdani. So yeah, not a lot of Christmas trees getting sold, which is tragic, but whatever. Okay. I'm not trying to get political. I like these videos for not being all that stuff. It's just me talking. Yeah. I think in this trip I get left by my stepbrother in the middle of the snow. It was getting dark. And, yeah, I was kind of mad at him because I didn't know if there's going to be some wolves that come out of the woods or something. But, you know, probably just being wimpy and whiny. Wimpy and whiny and whiny people do this to me. She's cool. He has really nice kids. I never got any kids. I wish I could have kids. I mean, I think I could have actually physically have kids. I'm just I think it's rare to find somebody that having kids with would actually be a good thing, you know. I hate it when people say, like, you know, people shouldn't be parents or something. Because everyone is supposed to be a parent. Everyone is supposed to be a parent. I don't know, man. I got so freaking shell-shocked from dating and all this other crap, you know. Anyway. Life is different than back in the 50s, I guess. But everyone had kids, and it was like, that's what you're supposed to do, and then you have the kids, and then, oh, there you go. You got a life, and you get children, and you get a family, and you guys all stay together, and these days it's weird. Maybe it's just me. If I keep on this track, the life I'm living, I am going to be one of those old guys at Dunkin' Donuts, staring out the window with 0 friends. It's gonna be bad, dude. Ugh. Maybe that's just what it's like in New York. New York City is not, it's not a great place as far as community and making friends and social. What's it good at? It's just it's totally weird. Like, you can't make friends here. You just can't. It can't be me. It can't be me. I got a good personality.
Nice they built this like right to the edge too. Like,
yeah.
Maybe not though, actually.
I like that time.
I have a habit of being constantly disappointed with everybody I know at some point.
yeah, and I'm sweating. I'm all sweaty, and then as soon as I cool down, I'm like,
I also
freezing.
waddle.
People died that way.
I'm waddling,
Yeah.
which is probably unattractive.
Is that jacket Gore-Tex?
Anyway, 50.
Oh, the brown one?
How old am I now?
No,
53.
your outer shell.
Oh.
I waddle. Got a
I have
big
Gore-Tex
gut.
jacket. I don't like this Gore-Tex. It just keeps on the weight.
Uh,
Like traps it.
Well, like Gore-Tex is supposed to freeze it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's not like a big Gore-Tex. Shit.
dude. You know, I'll be honest. When I
I mean,
visited my
there's
brother,
like cheap,
stepbrother,
there's like,
this
better
this
than
trip,
more free.
there's a couple times where
This is just for life.
they kind of looked at me like I was a weirdo or a pariah or just weird. Not in a good way, you know. Just in a weird, it's like side eye.
Yeah, it must be.
I don't know what that was, man.
I feel like it's sweat like crazy.
Maybe that's just what happens when you get older, you know. And you're not a millionaire with all these successes. People just look at you like, oh, you're a weirdo. I know I'm rambling.
Yeah, totally.
It's weird. I got in an argument in Starbucks, which is an awful place with awful baristas. They're awful. So sorry if you're a barista listening to this. Not every barista is a horrible human being. There's just a lot of them.
It's probably like 500 bucks.
I was in this Starbucks. It's in New York. This one crazy guy.
You're exactly right.
What did he do? He was either sitting at the table and I sat down at the table.
For a little while like that, and then it's all set.
You know what I think I did? I sat at the table. Small little round table. But he was in the corner. He didn't have any coffee because he's a crazy person. He's just using the place for warmth. Anyway, he gets up and he like looms over me, like saying stuff that was like, I'm gonna do this or that to you, whatever it was. I forget. But it was like a threat thing happening. Anyway, so the baristas didn't do anything. And finally the manager comes over and says, hey, you know you're not supposed to do this, or something like that. Implied that this crazy guy's always in there messing with people. Anyway, he didn't leave. And so I just started saying, dude, you gotta leave, man. You can't just do that to people and just expect to still hang out. Like, you need to get the hell out of here. Anyway, so we got in a little bit of back and forth.
Hiking is an average of an
It's
hour
probably
an
not
hour.
smart with a crazy person, but
I've heard that, but I don't know.
since living in New York City, I tend to not back down from a conflict
Yeah.
because it's so frequent.
Yeah.
Not every day, just compared to any other place you live. So you know what? The barista woman called the cops on both of us and told both of us to leave.
I can't believe you're just using a compass and a map.
So pissed.
Oh, yeah, that was. I mean, there was no snow.
I didn't believe that. Like, she didn't kick the crazy guy out. And then we're getting into it,
I get lost, but that's
and
usually high traffic.
she's an anti-white chick anyway, you know. That's all they hire at Starbucks around here. You know, they have their little protest shirts.
And there's
God, they're
like big
awful.
mountains,
Yeah, I'm getting political. I'm so sorry.
so you can kind of see where because of the mountains.
I'm glad this is a long video, though. I'm already at 12 minutes.
You can see it. It's on, so you're kind of like,
Anyway, the view is really cool as far as 360 is going. I don't know, man. You know, you run into all these like issues with people. You try and figure out like what it is about you
Yeah, that's a lot.
that makes this stuff happen.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of frequent with me. It was. Now I just don't talk to anybody or look at anybody. And that's what New York ends up being. It sucks. I gotta move. Everybody tells me to move, but my rent is super cheap. Like really cheap. And so I'm kind of trapped in that. It's like a welfare trap, you know? Like you can't ever get off welfare because you're going to be paying more money doing something else. Anyway. I hope Vlad is listening to this. Thanks for making me ramble. Yeah. I don't know what else I can tell you. Be grateful. I'm always grateful to be alive. No matter how shitty it is. Life is pretty good. I think praying is important. I believe in God. Even though, I don't have any real proof. I would like to call myself a Christian. Even though I've never been to all those miracles. I just have to believe some other dude telling me that it was all real. And he doesn't know either,
Yeah, pretty much.
It's still good. Still good to believe in God. Because that's who you can be grateful to. Otherwise, if you can't be grateful to anything, then life kind of sucks, I guess. Okay, I was trying to do these 360 videos where I could sell the footage, but it never worked out. Right now I'm going to go hide behind a rock. And there I go. Okay. Alright, I thought I'd be waddling back this way soon, but doesn't look like I'm going to waddle until the end of the video. Maybe I will waddle. Anyway. Oh, there I am. There I am. Waddling this way. In my tennis shoes in 2 feet of snow. Thanks you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this stuff. Lots of love. Alright, take care. Bye.